Seats in the upright position. Handcuffs and ankle chains must be securely fastened, or you will be shot. Exits are clearly marked, but you will not be using them. Should you use them, you will be shot.
Okie dokie, artichoke. First of all, I know getting here was the commute from hell. I have to be a smidge off the beaten track here.
Gonna need a light. If you touch me again, I'll kill you.
Bamba! Baby!
Oh, baby! Two. We got a 2 for 2. Told you.
Ash, get over there! Garbage day!
Huh?
No!
I have something to say. It's better to burn out than to fade away.
You cold-blooded bastard. I'll tell you what I think of it. I live to see you eat that contract. But I hope you leave enough room for my fist, because I'm going to ram it into your stomach and break your goddamn spine!
I coalesce the vapor of human experience into a viable and logical comprehension.
Oh, a bullshit artist.
Woo! I just want to hang out. No big deal.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
What's going on, gang? Jerk here. It's Monday Night Raw time. I'm fucking excited. I have gotten no sleep for weeks, so I am ready to go. So let me get my boy, the Gorilla Killer himself, that toy slayer, Toy Games.
What's up, baby? I tell you what, that grill put up more of a fight than my boy Tyson did on Friday. We will get to that. We will get to the show. But first, I want to say thank you to all the Raw Dogs that came to the show. We will get to that as well. A great weekend. I'm sure you have some stories. I have my pickups. But let's get these two fine gentlemen in here that have much better hair and possibly looks than me.
All right, I can't see my mouse because my batteries are running low. So let's get that man with the sexy ass voice in here. He's cousins with this guy named Rollins.
Mikey? Oh, it's me.
Look, it's you.
Look at that animal.
You are an animal, man. I saw
Let's
that
fucking go.
Those dumbbell presses, dude. I was like, nah, my arms are just.
Is that how you do them? Well, I'll tell you what.
Wait, let's snap off like twigs.
No. Zakainen, this dude, I always get this fucked up. So was tossing, those tables were heavy, dude, right? He was he was tossing these 6-foot tables around like freaking a deck of cards. I don't know.
Ivy?
No, you were.
Oh, I'm a machine. Like,
you were. It was impressive for all like you, dude. You were slinging shit.
Yes, that's why I've had the same job forever. Like when it's go time, it's fucking go time. I'm not like, oh, I'm a YouTube guy. I ain't flipping tables. You know what I mean? No. You're my homie. I'm gonna teach everybody. I'm gonna show them what work is about. You know, so I just went fucking crazy. And
you got
yeah, well, I was excited. It was awesome. I got to go to the toy garage. I saw it. I saw the grill.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I saw the smelly pug Maximus. He barked at me all night and kept me up. So I got like 2 hours of sleep. And when he wasn't barking, he had his smelly ass or face like near my face. So
they look the same on a pug, honestly.
No, it was JMK, he's awesome, and
He
you know
loved
what?
Jerk.
I love it. It was so cute. We got along, so I was petting him
loved
all
him.
day, and he just wanted to be pet while I was sleeping on the couch.
He's a raw dog. He's a literal raw dog.
He totally is the rawest dog, dude. He like when you told me he smelled like death, I was like, yeah, they probably. And then when I got a good whiff of him when he was like, you know, full like ass and mouth, I was like, whoa.
That is
that smells like a fucking garbage can.
Shrimp boat that's been soaked in like dirty sock.
Oh, it's been sitting out in the Pacific sun for like a week.
He's like 15 years old.
Oh, he's so cute though. He's great. And so are your cats. Your cats are awesome, man.
It's a scene over here, man. I'm glad you felt welcome. Ron was here on the couch sleeping.
Oh,
Big Ron Ivy. Let me paint a vision of Ron Ivy. He's like
amazing.
Kevin Nash with short hair. He's a big guy, Southern, charming as hell. He was going to beat anyone up if they got in my way. I'm done. Just kidding. Super nice guy. Loved him. Couldn't have asked for better. Yeah, really lucked out with that one. He could have been like.
Yeah, he could have been like a crazy weirdo. We had no idea. You know what I mean? And we love all the raw dogs. So we're not going to be like, don't fly up.
No,
we'll
he
like,
was great.
What a week. And it was amazing. It was amazing.
Put Mikey in here for
oh my God, Mikey. Jesus.
Jesus, Mikey.
I love you, Mikey.
Hi.
There he is.
Why don't you talk for 20 minutes now? I'm fucking sorry, man.
So there I was.
5 minutes, not too bad. I looked at the clock. It wasn't too bad, but I just would have kept going. So, Mikey, I apologize. Thank you so much.
Stuck in the old green room.
Yeah, back here. There wasn't a pug's ass in my face or anything, so it's pretty all right.
He's a whole scene. This pug. He's 14 years old. He licks his butt like all day because he's tiny enough to reach back there. Yeah,
sure.
God bless him.
If I could lick my own butt all day, maybe, you know what I mean? I'd give it all up.
Yeah, we all would. So the weekend began with a hot dog eating expedition, and I blew Jerk away.
Yeah, he just destroyed me.
Sucked them back, baby.
Yeah. I had nothing on him.
Yeah.
So
are we talking about glizzies? Or are we talking about alcohol?
Not.
He took me to Famous Pete's.
Yeah, Pete's hot dog.
And they
great place.
Like they put sauerkraut on it and like a teaspoon of water.
Yeah.
It was a little watery, but it was good though. It was good for what it was. So
yeah. And then we get to the hotel and he got to meet my partner who's a character. Optimus Strike. There are a bunch of characters. We formed like fucking Voltron though.
Yeah, we did. Everybody kicked ass. Like I'm gonna say that right now. Every person on your team, your misfit, like it was seriously the Bad News Bears of like putting a show together, and we fucking killed it. Like we put up like 163 tables.
Yes.
And moved about 30 chairs, like big, like hunkin' recliners, and like tables with like fucking like I don't know, like 100-pound tops out of the way. So we set up a shitload of tables, and that room was fucking huge.
Yeah,
so.
It was.
Oh, and let's not forget about Elliot over here. He was fucking kicking ass too.
Hell yeah.
Elliot says, congrats again on the amazing show. I'm always impressed when a labor of love can come together like that. And that is a very good way of putting it. You never know where these things are going to go. They can go. I always say, at least if you're going to have fun, at least it can still be worth it. But this is the most vendors we had. If I would have had like 70 pissed vendors because 10 people showed up, I would have left in like an underground tunnel underneath that old freaking place or something. So it is dicey, but thankfully people showed up. Duarte showed up. Woody showed in droves, baby.
In droves, because he set me up right by the door. So like people had to walk past me or walk the other way. So like I saw just a steady stream of people all day. It was crazy. I was just like, it's 1:30 and people are still pouring in. Like when it's not like New York Comic-Con, things slow down around 2, 3 and like 4, like between like 3 and 4. Like you're not going to be banging out the sales. Like, it doesn't happen. Everything happens in the morning when everybody's fresh. So
yeah, well,
that's what I've noticed. So
like it's an area where there's just a few comic shops. There's High Noon Comics, which is great. That's across the river. So we looked at the demographics of it all. When we only have been around since like 2021. There's not much to do. So you build it and they will come. So you want to see some pickups, or you want to just keep shooting the shit about what we did?
Let's get this awesome thing for Ron Ivy. Zakainen, can you get that one for us?
Yeah, I'll read anything all the time. Ron Ivy. Shout out to Ron for $9.99. I had the greatest time this weekend. Got to hang with the best people, Raw Dogs, of course. Got to hang with the Mega Powers. It was like hanging with family.
It was. We treated him like family. I gave him the tour of the city of Newburgh, Washington headquarters, the Dirty River.
It was easy. You know what I mean? He's such an awesome person. It was like not even a second of meeting Ron was uncomfortable in any way, shape, or form. Like, he just gelled right in with our dumb shit. So it was a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? I got to learn more about him. He's a fucking awesome dude. Like,
did you like test your boundaries? Like at any point, games, you're like, "Hey, Ron, do you like gladiator movies?"
I tried to give him the big ass, hug, come around here, try to get his ass, but he's a big guy. I couldn't do it. I was like, I can't.
We even went on a mini toy hunt with the Target. That was a bust. GameStop, however, was.
We went to Box Stop.
Box Stop.
We went to Box Stop. And he wasn't joking, dude. There were fucking boxes everywhere. This is the most. I've been to a lot of GameStops. That is the most fucking shitty one I've ever seen.
No, they're new management. They do not
the
care.
manager needs to be fired. There's shit everywhere. It makes no sense. Like, they literally just pile box sets up by the register. They're like, I don't know how to retail this. Like, it's so weird.
They have no.
They hired the Dollar General crew to come stock.
Like,
just leave it on the floor. It's fine.
No, but they have everything.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it. Everything is there. Like, anything you want to toy hunt, like, I never find it down here. I go to that fucking shitty ass GameStop. Like, that's like a closet, has everything. I'm like, oh. So,
yeah,
it's pretty funny. I think even Ron got hit by a figure there. He's like, shit. So.
What was funny was the last day or the day before, we went back because Box Stop, each day they put out they trickle out toys. So I found that Joker there. So I'm glad I went. But remember the guy that I mentioned a few weeks ago looks like one of the Sons of Anarchy? Well, he was there, and I thought maybe he was it was either two things were going to happen. He was going to shake my hand or punch me in the face.
Give you a knife in the
maybe because Big Ron Stud was there. He
that's
shook
true.
my hand.
Imposing Ron. Just
this is
he probably went sucker face when you weren't looking. He was like,
nah, he's a nice guy.
You fuck with him, you're in trouble.
Oh, he met Ron out of prison. Yeah, did a 20-year stint for murdering somebody.
Then Ron met a complete psychopath on the way out that is like the craziest game collector in the galaxy. I'm not going to blast him or say his name. He's a complete wacko. He's a nice guy.
He jammed me up, right?
No, this guy was like Ron's last day. I went and saw Ron again.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was somebody at the
Ron
show.
saw everything I see. It's funny. He saw every nut job that I see. Not Sons of Anarchy is not a nut job. Ed.
No. He can confirm all your colorful friends. Yes. Now I can confirm everything.
Yeah.
I've seen the grill. I've seen the toy garage. I've got to grab figures off the rack behind him. You know what I mean?
You shuffle some stuff around for him.
I thought he stole something,
No.
and I was like, "No, I'm like kidding."
Were there indentations in the grill? Could you make it out like a cartoon?
I just left a little jerk head there, a little custom one.
Listen, good segue because he gave me the recipe and I completed it. I got my little jerk head.
Oh, Tim Taser rocked it. Tim Taser. That guy set up, like, if you see him on Instagram, he put together a great fucking booth last minute. And he breaks down toys to make customs. So he's like the fodder king, dude. And I broke all my little jerk glasses. So if you notice, I've had to put the sergeant's, like the classified ones on him. And he had like a bucket full of them. I was just like, oh my God. So yeah, so now I know if I break Jerk's glasses, I go to Tim Taser and he's got like a bucket of them. So
I sculpted your hat on, and it's a little too poofy, but
I think it looks good. Let me bring you up. Was the glue scary? Did I scare you with the glue thing?
yeah, I just wanted to be on forever. So there you are. It's so funny, man.
It's awesome, man. I love it. And you know what? It's better you did that because the glasses always fall out.
That's
dude.
I
break.
don't want to lose them like you did. So
Yeah.
you may as well keep me here. I'll just go over real quick. My two
Yeah.
favorite pickups. I got this Whiplash Mythic
yeah.
Legion tribute.
Wow.
Cool. Now,
God, I didn't see him out of the box, and you know the box sometimes hides them.
he's impressive.
Oh,
the
that is
sculpt, the
dope.
paint.
Yeah.
Yeah, the paint is right on the money for Whiplash. Even the fucking spear's on the money.
And you wouldn't believe this next Masterverse figure is one of the hardest goddamn figures to find that he
I don't know how you found. Oh, okay. I thought it was the other one. Never mind. That is awesome.
This stupid guy is like $50 on eBay and impossible to find. So to get him at my own show is such a like unique, weird, cool thing. So that's that. I got some more things. I just didn't want to go over everything.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Those are the
I
two
could
big
show
ones
up.
for you, Gaines.
Those are two big ones, Zakainen. Those are two ones that were like, well, one was something I needed. One was something I always kind of wanted. And the guy, Pete, who was next to me and Jerk, I was like, you know what? I let him pay for the table last day because I'm friends with him. I was like, let's just do a trade. And there it was. Traded a table for a toy.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
He had a beautiful table too, man. He had GoBots like mint on card. Like
That's the guy.
They were like dead mint, dude. They were dead mint. Like it was insane what he had on his table. I was like, whoa.
He's an animal. I told
Yeah.
you. I'm pretty sure I told this story on this show. He has like probably one of the most well-known collections as far as vintage on the East
I
Coast.
wouldn't doubt it for a second. Seeing his booth, like
He dealt with that guy Jordan Hemborough, whatever the heck his name is, before, and sold to him. Oh, look we're matching.
You got a
I got
brew
the-
one.
I got the blue one.
Yeah.
Because it went on sale, and I'm like, that thing is just, you know,
It's a
awesome.
dragon,
gorgeous,
man.
man.
It's gorgeous. Yeah, it's cool as shit.
It's a dragon.
I think that's right. I think Gaines has the cosmic one. This is the mythic one.
Oh, real quick, speaking of dragon, I got an inside tip. You could take this, you could say whatever
Was
Gaines
this
you're-
what 78? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
Careful, careful.
I got an inside tip on the Mythic Legion dragon that
Oh.
I heard from a good source. They want it to be under $500.
Whoa.
If that
She might be-
happens,
she
I
might
might
be
do it.
hollow as hell. She might be really hollow. And it
Oh.
makes sense. It makes sense. You know what I mean? Like Battle Cat, like vintage Motu. You split that toy, it's
No,
hollow.
it's like a hollow. It's like a Easter bunny candy.
Yeah,
What's it
and
called?
then they
Rotocast,
and then
Jerk?
they cast the arms and they cast the legs in hard
Skelly.
plastic so that it'll hold.
I mean, this is technically under five. That's what I'm thinking when they say under 500.
Skelly wants a dragon.
So that'll be. Listen, this is a reliable source that is cool with them. She has no reason to. She doesn't even collect the stuff. She collects vintage. So that'll be something.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
That
I
point,
think
I'll probably pull the trigger. What about you guys?
Yes.
yeah, probably. I would just get it, but like it'll end up like my Space Jockey. I have the Space Jockey, like 7-inch version.
Space
Like,
jockey.
okay, NECA made the Space Jockey from Alien, and it scales with the 7-inch figures. It's made of foam, and it's fucking humongous. And I can't put it anywhere because it's so big. You know what I mean? So I
Oh,
kind
I'm
of.
with you.
Yeah, so like, it's a space taker because it's huge, you know what I mean? But it isn't plastic, it's foam. So can't really consider it in the same league.
So
But even when I bought it, it was like $300 fucking 10 years ago.
God damn.
Oh yeah, that was the most expensive purchase I had made on a toy in my life at that point. I was like, for myself. And
Yeah.
I like worked overtime like nobody's business when I could get it, just to try and be like, oh, let me work it off for credit. I'll do this. You know what I mean?
You like aliens? Really? I wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah.
That sounds strange.
Who knew? But I had
This just in.
Say Romulus. Do not say Romulus. No one do it.
No, I'm okay now. I'm okay with it all. I
not okay
purged
with
it. Oh, I'm not okay. I have a great video that I'm making. It's taking me a very long time, but it's kind of like a side project. But you're gonna see me like tear for like a half hour on why that franchise went to garbage and why you're stupid if you still like it. So I'm gonna lay it all out.
You're stupid.
Oh, I'm gonna. The thumbnail will say "Jerk Unplugged," and I'll sit next to a table like Michael. You know what I mean? Just be like, You
Dude,
know
like one of your first videos where you had like a table like right next to you, like do a throwback to like one of your first videos.
Oh my god, I just always wanted to do something at the beginning, but that was like I felt uncomfortable with all that. And that's why I went over to
Jerk Unplugged, like a throwback to your early stuff.
I have a lot of plans, and hopefully time's gonna permit it very soon. So you're gonna see different kinds of videos more often because I'm trying to do them in secret slowly so that I can put them out and be ahead.
Okay. I'm with you.
Well, that's why you haven't seen a review in 2 weeks. I've had to go to Legion's Con, get ready for that, get 2 shows a week ready, and my work schedule is 14 hours a day.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So like I have literally been going nonstop for like 2 weeks. Like I'm gonna completely crash like tomorrow. Like I'm done.
Your table over at Gaines' show for Newburgh was ridiculous, man. You had all kinds of stuff on those. I was in the pictures looking around.
Yeah, honestly, that I used to have an online store. Like I have an eBay, like it's shut down right now, but I used to sell on eBay and Amazon like a motherfucker. Like that's just the end of this stuff. I actually like went to other retailers and sold my stock for a little over what I paid for it because I was like, I have a garage full of like cases of toys. Like I was running a toy business out of my garage on the side.
Your table was nonstop, man. Nonstop.
Yeah, and you know what? I have to thank Ron Ivy watched the table.
Woody
watched the table.
Yes, Woody and Ron were like
Miss Gaines watched the table. Like everybody just it was amazing. But
it's funny
I was also the drop-off point. Like everybody who bought shit just put it in bins behind my table. So
well, for me, I was kind of watching the door. So when you had Ron Ivy watching the table, you had like this Southern drawl. You know, you need this. You know, Southern guy.
Oh, he
selling
handed
figures.
me money, man. He knew what he was doing.
And then when you had Woody, you had this complete opposite accent. It was just must have been like a mind fuck for whoever kept
like,
coming to your table.
They're like, these guys are from all over the United States. We got the Southerner, we got the Connecticut guy. It was so awesome, man. Like I couldn't have asked for a better show, Games. Like seriously,
who do you think had the?
I've set up at tons of local shows and shit. Like I usually always do like the ones in Allentown and outside there and like Scranton. And like, dude, your show was bar none put together so fucking good. It was all smooth. Like the attendance was like beyond expectation. Like for real. Like I was blown away that they kept coming in after 1:30 because I've been doing it forever. Like it will die off when you open early. It's like every guy who collects toys is a psycho. So everybody's there right in the morning. You know what I mean? So
I might flirt with a 2-day show next fall. I don't know. I think maybe. Want to do like a weird trivia just for fun. So we had comic book people, video game people, vintage, new, the whole thing, the whole gamut. Who do you think had like the worst day? If you can guess, what kind of vendor would you think had the worst day at a toy show? And today's toy collecting climate.
I don't know. I saw people walking out with everything. I did see. Remember that guy who's like, "Where are the model kits? I'm here for the model kits. I can't find them."
I let him to a model kit.
Dude, like 20 minutes later, I see him walk by with like 3 of them. It was great. I was like, yes.
Hero got it. It's definitely Funko Pops, baby. They are
model kits. I'm all for it.
Model kits sell because there's always a guy. There's always a guy that wants them and he's gonna buy them.
Yeah,
That's the
no,
thing.
you had a diverse group of vendors.
you know what I
Like,
do?
There was like vintage, new.
I'm such
Then
a
there were
freak.
3D printers, and like there were
Yep.
neat. That was perfect. There was Mezco guys. You know what I mean? There were Marvel Legends guys. Like it was done very well. Like
Thank
all
you.
of it. So
Fair and
who do you
balanced
think was
is what I've
who was it?
It was Funko Pop. So Funko Pops.
Oh God, I didn't count those.
I don't know. I'm waiting for them to just kind of wean themselves out, like to kind of take a look in the mirror and just think. Like, I'm not saying there's none that are valuable or none that people are seeking, but when you have like a complete huge wall of them, I think that's asking a lot to make a big day of sales. I don't know. I just think
Okay.
the bubble burst.
Yes, it did. And I can tell you because we used to be one of those places that would be blowing them out for $8 when they were 12.
Yeah.
So we would sell them like you wouldn't believe.
Just to move them.
We got a really good discount if you buy in volume.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like you can make
Yeah.
crazy money at a show when you have, what was
Yeah.
it? 3 10x10 booths. Like,
So
and you build a hallway inside the fucking thing and you have it on the corner. Like all those things matter. So, if you do it all right, you can make up half a year's money in like 3 days.
There
Like,
was
if
there
you
was
do it right.
there was a vendor there that years ago had a place called Collector's Realm, and I'm telling you, they would have toys. This is before like internet got big with toys and toy news. He would have things that I was like, oh my God, they made a toy of this, they made a toy of that. I think it's the first time I seen like a few NECA figures. He was in the forefront of new action figures. And now to see the guy just sell Funko Pops is almost like, your hero, losing a battle. It was really strange. So
It sucks. I'll tell you, I didn't get to finish where I was going with it, but they really because we list them online and sell them. You know what I mean? Like that's the direct way to sell pops to people. Like they don't want to go to a fucking retail store to get them.
Yeah.
And so I have noticed over the last 4 years, the ones that used to be like $25-$30, they're like not even listable. Like you wouldn't make a profit. So they just get discounted out in the store. And every couple of months, everything just ticks down. And they're really there are so many pops that there are going to be about 400 or 500 of them that are like insanely valuable. Like,
okay.
There are still pops we get in that we'll list it for
You have to-
300.
Yeah.
And it literally will sell in like a week or two.
Holy
You know what I
shit,
mean?
really?
So don't discount that thing is dead. It's just it will fall off, but it's like a Beanie Baby thing. They will always be in collectibles. They will always fucking be around.
I will say they are cooler than Beanie Babies, if I'm being honest.
way cooler.
Yeah. Beanie
But I'm
Babies are
just saying,
bad looking
like
pieces of fur.
If you hit up like any comic book store 10 years ago, like you'd see like Beanie Babies like in the back, like in a box. You know what I mean? Because every motherfucker in the world wanted those. Like
Princess Diana Beanie Baby.
Now I'm gonna give you a great story, and I don't think
Mikey likes that one.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, Mikey,
Put it in the glass case.
So are the Funko Pops the Power of the Force 2 figures of this generation?
Ooh, maybe.
Like there's always gonna be the ceremonial Leia that nobody can go back to a case.
Okay,
but for the most part, they're gonna be $2 in 10 years.
Yeah, they are now, dude. I put those out at $5 and nobody buys them.
Power of the Force?
And we literally, episode 1, anything like there are only a handful of episode 2 things that are worth money, and maybe there's a handful for 3. So everything else, it's like $5.
Yeah.
And then they sit forever, and then we do a sale where we're like 40% off. Please just take them all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So but they come in every collection and they are garbage and worthless, and they take up valuable retail space, but you just end up buying so many of them. You're like, well, maybe there's that one guy who wants the army build. And it happens, but it's rare.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can get an entire wall of them, it still is cool. Like the wall of them still brings the nostalgia. Because I remember walking down the Walmart aisle and just being like, oh my god, it's every character I could ever want.
Oh,
But
yeah.
you would have to have like hundreds of them on a wall to get that effect. Otherwise, you've got one roided out Luke Skywalker and a Han Solo that looks like he could bench 2 Zakainens.
Yeah, the guy who does
Fuck you up. Don't even use blasters or lightsabers.
Yeah,
Just punch each other
Greedo
in the
wouldn't
face.
have dared drawn down on that Han Solo.
Then it's all punch each other.
I love you. I
Oscar,
know.
snap.
And a jacked galaxy far, far away. He's like, yo, all swole.
Yeah, Mos Eisley Space Station, full of scum and villainy, and a shitload of creatine. Apparently,
Yeah, Planet Fitness on Mos Eisley.
Oh, I love creatine. Give me all the creatine. Well, Jerk, did you pick up anything in the show? Like any grills or
Okay,
grill?
there was only one grill, and it was demolished.
Actually, there was something there that I never knew existed. So, and like I
G-spot.
I think you were there when I saw it. Well, anyway, let me grab this. I have to take my. I'm going to turn around and ask you a few questions.
Good presentation. All right.
Go get it. Let's see this damn thing.
Hang on.
God damn it.
He's gonna come back.
Now we
to
can
Goodbye
talk about him.
Horses.
That
He's gonna be full
motherfucker.
tuck.
God damn it.
He didn't sell a damn thing at this.
Oh, he's going to hit me right in the heart. Look at
This is fun.
So,
this is cool.
It's the original poster for Jackie Chan's The Protector.
Holy shit.
And
Pretty cool.
Wow.
yeah, this is like I saw this and I was like, I don't care how much money it is. I will buy it instantly. It's original. It's actually, you could see the folds in it and shit.
Yeah.
So.
Holy shit.
He didn't even think twice, Zakainen. He just,
Oh, I know he didn't.
Yeah.
Holy shit, man. I didn't know. I've never seen that.
I've never seen it either. And the minute I saw it, I was like,
very cool.
Yeah.
Oh, right after the Jackie Chan. Weren't you showing that figure off on Thursday?
Mhm.
Yes.
The circle is complete, Zakainen.
He willed it. He willed it into existence.
I
Son of a bitch.
I love seeing people leave the show with some goofy thing. This kid walked out with a big Dolph Lundgren Masters of the Universe poster.
Oh, it was so dope.
It's just fun to see
great.
people leave with these like weird things.
She was a movie theater clean out person. Like
Mm-hmm.
I've done this in the past when I had my own business, and she had like the John
Cool
Candy Delirious like standee they'd put in the theater where it's like 3D cardboard where you fold it right.
Man.
She had so much cool shit. It was unbelievable. Like I was just blown away. So
You know,
I walked away with that. And then, as stupid as it is, I don't have this Ultimate Warrior, not the
he
Macho
bought a
Madness
wrestler.
one.
Yeah.
So
I love
I needed a better head sculpt because the one that comes with the Macho Man one, it don't look right at all. So I
It's hard to
basically,
get Warrior right.
I basically just bought it for that, regular head sculpt. So, but
No,
I
100%.
did have to pick up a bunch of shit from work because I've been letting it sit too long. So I'll show you some fun stuff. I finally had to pick these up. So I got my
Oh, go
super
big
tie.
screen. Let's go big on this one.
yeah, go
Yeah.
big, baby. Go big. I want to see this thing.
Yeah. He actually looks not bad, but I'm kind of scared to get him out of the box. So let me get up here. Oh, thank you. And he actually
go.
looks pretty decent. He looks way better than Arnold. He actually almost looks like the actor. Come on.
Yeah, it
focus.
does almost.
I'm getting a wicked glare from all my fucking lights and screens and posters.
But
But
that looks better than the promo shots they were doing on like BBTS.
yeah, he's still got goofy head. So I want to complete it out, and you're never gonna see Subotai ever again.
Nope.
And then for some fucking reason they made a Valeria in the armor, and I'm pretty sure you only saw her in Conan the Destroyer like this when she was like, a spirit. Or was it at the end of the movie? I can't.
It was
remember.
back. It was right when she died. She came back to save him during like the whole like I don't know, Stonehenge
when he's
battle.
when he's beat up. I forgot. I didn't know if she was in the Valkyrie gear, but the likeness actually kind of looks like her. I know it's not going to focus. I'm sorry. Oh,
there it goes right there.
Oh, it did it.
Yeah, she actually looks like her. So
That nailed it right there. That's really good.
yeah, So
you want to articulate it worth a damn and
no,
break,
not at all, not at all. And my Hannibal Lecter finally showed up, so I'm very happy about that. And
is this in the that one?
The
Red
heads
Wings
and the paint are amazing. Like,
oh yeah,
they did a good job. It's better than the original. Like, just on looks alone. So come on.
Oh, there it goes. Boom.
Yeah. Look at that likeness, man.
That looks very.
And then he has a little diorama. If you see the jail cells behind him, and his little lamb chop meal is on the floor. Bring me an extra order of lamb chops. And then, oddly enough, this came in the store, and I never fucking knew that this stupid Walgreens
had the robot.
came with Herbie.
Yep.
So I just bought it for the better head sculpt to slap on, the new retro carded one, and I got a Herbie. So
yeah, that's fine.
I didn't even know. And then let's see. I told you I had to unload at work, and then
hell yeah, buddy.
no, wrong. Hang on.
Retro Cobra.
You show me them GI
Robra.
No, just to get them on the wall. Like, I don't need that stalker. I like the classified version with the darker.
The modern version, I agree. I love Stalker, but the modern version is awesome.
Yeah, and this is no different. You know what I mean? There might be like one little thing, but it's for like the wall. I like to do the retro cards for the wall because once you amass a shitload of them, they look fucking awesome.
They look fucking badass like that.
Yeah, so that's my pickups. I went fucking insane, but I also sold a shitload of stock, so I gotta like treat myself a little bit. Plus, I fucking been beating the shit out of myself too. So,
Circle
like
Plastic,
I said,
I picked up Cyborg. He finally showed up from Amazon.
Oh, Cyborg! Oh, look at
nice,
that!
Nice figure.
Whoa, nice shooter!
Yeah. It's a nice figure. He's good scale as well. He's a sleep. Whoa! Look at that thing behind your right shoulder, baby. Look at you. You mother. That was at the show. Tin Taser had that as well. I had to hold back.
Now,
Wild Bill, as cool as he looks,
they phoned this one in, man. Like,
really?
It looks
some paint apps.
Yeah,
I mean,
gains. I think they made all the figures in a separate fucking plant, and they suck.
Really? Wild Bill sucks.
Dude, the face paint. The face paint is garbage on them, dude. Like, I actually might make a shitty video about the chopper.
Can you?
It might actually happen, dude. Because like,
he's gonna take his hat off here.
Can you?
I'm back.
Whoa.
Sorry. I'm seeing a lot of QC issues from people all over the place with the canopy now. Like, one of the doors breaks unless you heat it up.
Whoa,
Crazy
really?
Legs' leg breaks off if you don't heat him up. And it's like, I paid a fucking premium. I waited over 4 months over your bullshit Target date.
Yeah, this is
and the toy sucks. So no, I'm gonna save it for a video because I am doing it. And if it sucks along the way, I'm gonna stop and I'm going to make that kind of video because I waited a really long time. And this is the 100% reason I didn't order the Rattler because they didn't deliver that fucking thing.
Really? This is really disappointing.
And I knew they were going to do it. I knew something would be shitty when they said, oh, it's going to, it shifted from summer to fucking winter time. Yeah. You knew something was wrong. There was like, and the figures, dude, like, I get excited when they I thought the value was there in the Kickstarter because you got 4 figures in a decent vehicle.
Yeah.
All 4 figures look goofy as fuck. Like, their eyes are all phoned in. They look like Marvel Legends pre 2018.
This is
they didn't use the photo reel at all, is what it looks like.
Nothing. And like, we'll see.
Ripcord with his gear. This ripcord is fucking badass kitted out. You take that off. Someone said it in a comment where it looks like fucking like Woody in Toy Story, and they're not wrong.
Yeah.
But kitted out, this guy looks badass. Kitted out.
Yeah.
This is really. Has any YouTuber like gone on record or made a video rather of just killing this dragonfly?
I've just seen people.
Zakainen?
Go ahead.
No, on like a video.
The dragonfly itself, I haven't done a video on this. This is awesome. Like, I didn't get it for the figures, but if I spend that money, like Jerk's saying,
yeah, of course.
give me some quality over here.
Yeah, you want the premium ride. Why were those figures shittier than the ones I could buy for $25? Like, they should be Cadillacs, baby. Each one of them should be like hot shit on a summer night when you're articulating them. You know what I mean? Like, perfect.
Yep.
And dude, just opening the box to make sure I got everything. I was like, these figures look like shit. And I'm sitting there today thinking about it because I'm starting a review tomorrow. And I'm like, this review might go the other way for once. You know what I mean? And I am doing it regardless if I like it or I don't like it. And, you know, normally I just don't do shit I don't like. You know, like I won't do it. I'll just be like, you know, it's just something to open the completed team or something like that. It's got to get my juices flowing to review it because I have to put so much time into it. So, but I paid way too much money for it to fucking be a piece of garbage. So, and other people did too. So,
how much of that did you have to assemble? Was the back end disconnected? You guys snap it together, one of them deals? Because it doesn't. I know it's
4 pieces.
I know it's long, but it doesn't look too wide. I'm getting to the thing that we're all always asking is, did this need to be a HasLab?
I don't think so, dude.
Show us the girth.
I think
yes, Mikey.
You could have put that in a box a little bit bigger than this. Hang on.
Yeah,
I think you could have fit it. The tail could have been here. It might have had to been a little longer.
Yep.
But the tail could have fit here, and then the fuselage is the same fucking size on purpose so that it fits. So, like, without the blast effects, without all the fucking figures, like, I think you could fit it in a box a little bigger than this. And this is a retail, no fucking problem.
It's like it's that box stop, that thing.
Dude, I put these on the shelf and they're gone. And I just keep reordering them one at a time now because I don't want to get stuck with them. But we've been selling these things like fucking hotcakes. Like, nobody cares about the $100 price tag when they're like, oh, there's a big box. You know what I mean? Like, you're trained to do it from as a kid. You know what I mean? You got a big shiny box. Your fucking 10-year-old brain is going to be like,
man, beast,
you know? So
that's a good point. Bare bones, just a chopper and no figures. It could have sold for $125, just with Wild Bill, of course.
Take the lights out of it.
Oh, wait. He is right. You didn't get patches with the Dragonfly. No, that's just for the Rattler.
No, but that was the most sour thing about it was you're skipping an extra figure, and the figures you added were nobody's. Like I'm not gonna lie, the Baroness looks like an awesome figure, but how many fucking Baronesses do I need in my display? And I don't need to put her in the jet because you're not gonna fucking see her because she's in a cockpit or a gunner's like nest. So it wasn't needed. The backup, whatever gunner was fucking stupid, and Wild Weasel's a boring character. Like, it just like nothing. And like they made it so wide where the fucking wings fold that you can't put it on a standard shelf. So I was like, and you didn't deliver the other thing on time. So I'm like, I'm not giving you my money. Not at all.
I got some post regrets about I might have.
Oh, I totally do. I was telling Gaines, I was like, man, I should have got it. And then I'm like, no, because now I'm starting to see, you know, everybody's having problems with those cockpit doors. Like, and if I have to take a fucking hairdryer to a premium item that's 4 months late, like, fuck them. You know what I mean? They didn't get my money this time. So
this is, you know, I'm very I fence it with this HasLab thing. When I finally get them secondhand through the kindness of someone, I'm like, man, this is awesome. I wish I would have funded it. And then when something like this happens, or when something that could be at retail, I'm like, just sell it at fucking retail, you know?
Yeah, you tested the waters. You know what I mean? Or put it for order like Giant Man.
Yeah.
Like, why do we have to fucking crowdfund it at this point? We have proved that all the G.I. Joe people buy your fucking vehicles, no matter what fucking size. you could probably creep your price point up $50 for bigger vehicles, and people will buy it. You know what I mean? So like, if the Thunder Machine was $150 and it came with the figure, I'd be good. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be crying about it at all. So
yeah, it's unfortunately, I don't think it's going away, but the Ecto has not funded yet. I'm sure it will. It has 2 weeks left.
There you go.
Very, very interesting. Yeah, geez.
I know Double J's been watching the Ecto.
I want it, but I'm not doing it. You know what I mean? Especially after all this shit, the figures are going to look like shit. You know what I mean? They're not going to look like what they
Well, but it's
like,
a different team, though, right?
Yeah, and it's probably the same team that built this.
You think?
So, yeah, like why wouldn't the factory? Why would they use different factories for different HasLabs when they're all under the same company? You know
How
what
did
I mean?
Hasbro do all the shit that they do?
They
man?
probably just have one company that produces each one.
Sometimes it feels like they have 1 foot in toy making and 1 foot out of it. That's just, I don't know. I don't know. I had a good year though. Overall, we're being down, but overall, all the teams that they do have had a good year. It's just disappointing that we're ending the year with such a bummer.
Yeah,
people are having issues
and it
with.
all makes sense why they held it the fuck off too. It all makes sense now.
I think you're right.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh shit, all the canopies are cracked. Hold half, fix half of them, mix up the pallets, and send them out, and we'll deal with it in January."
What we got here is Zakainen. What do we got?
Whose tits are those?
We're at 77. 14 days.
Look at those melons.
Good lord.
So good.
Speaking of melons, Friday night there was a pair in that ring, and those things went viral. Every single
there were a few pairs, even the short girl.
They had a pair for every race, creed, gender.
And,
it was
and they
so
had
beautiful.
Sparkles on them. They were oiled and sparkled. It was a beautiful thing.
It was
Gaines,
very
why did
nice.
you not send me some pics of this? What the hell?
You didn't see these?
The best
things?
is when
What?
Mike
They were
Tyson.
like wrapped so tight. They were ready to
Let's see them.
pop
What's
out.
going on here?
Oh, the best was when Tyson kissed his son.
Oh.
He turns around and walks away, and his ass is hanging out.
Yeah.
And I was like, "You kissed your own son without any pants on."
That was too good, man.
What's the matter with
We were
you?
dying, man. We were straight up.
Zakainen, are you telling me you're not following Sydney Thomas on Instagram?
Oh, is that her
what I'm
name? You
hearing?
got a name, Mikey?
That's her name.
You're
Let's
my
throw some
hero.
links out here. What's going on here, Mike?
I thought it was Shiny Jugs McGee.
That's
You better be sending
Mikey.
that right now, Mikey. I'm looking.
Mikey, you're the MVP of the night, man. That was,
Oh yeah, that butt shot was insane.
now
It was
in-
the funniest thing of the night.
it was one of the highlights of the night. The girls' fight, the girls' breasts, Mike Tyson's ass was the 3 highlights of the night.
Yeah.
Never thought I would say those things, but
Yes, and a
Here we
tremendous
are.
waste of time.
Oh yeah, I didn't want to watch that fight, man. That was something that my biological
just
father and I
grinding
bonded
on
over, and I had no desire to see that.
it was
shit.
depressing. It really
Yeah, it was
was,
sad. It felt good for two fucking
Minutes
rounds,
of the first
and
round.
then I think it went 2 rounds all right, and then he came out like shit the third
Yeah.
round. You were like, he can't. It's all leg work, and his legs look like toothpicks. So
Yeah.
you know, like
With
he
the gr-
couldn't move, and if you can't move in on somebody boxing, like if your leg work's gone, you're fucked. Like you're
Well, the
done.
Jay Gonzo said something about there was a contractual thing where he couldn't throw uppercuts or some shit. I haven't seen
No
that
way.
confirmed.
Oh,
Yeah, just put an arm behind his back.
well,
man.
remember back in the day,
Take away
that's how
uppercuts
he,
from Mike Tyson. Like, what the
oh,
fuck?
he'd prime you for the knockout because he'd follow through with his elbow. That was
Yeah.
like how he punched you. So
Yeah.
you would get hit twice. Like that's a real thing. So I know why they were like, don't do it, because it will fucking put you out in the first round if you get hit by it, because it's a freight train. And
Well,
then you
listen.
get hit with the caboose. You know what I mean?
Hell
Like,
yeah.
and
If
that's
all
a
this is
follow through. You're done.
Well, if all this is true that Mike couldn't throw an uppercut and he had to pull punches, then I don't blame Mike for getting a payday.
Mike needed a payday, and he fucking fought somebody half his age and went 8 rounds, even though the dude gave it to him. He left them alone. Yeah. You could tell. So, but whatever. They both got their paydays. All of us are idiots for watching it, and Netflix looks like a bunch of fuckheads because it wouldn't load. So,
they screwed the pooch, man. They screwed it. They're supposed to have an NFL game too, and just as many people watch the NFL.
And wrestling. They're doing wrestling in
they really
less than a month and a half or something.
If that was a test, man. Oh my God.
I swear to God, Jerk, I just heard you say breastling because I'm still waiting for Mikey to shoot me this link. And I'm like, breastling? I'd watch breastling. What's that about?
Those things were gorgeous. Even there was a girl that was her equal, just a different race she had it was like they got matching bodies.
Yeah,
but a white girl and a black girl with the same rack.
Yeah,
right?
it was.
I mean, there we go.
Oh, baby, let me.
She's the Sydney Sweeney of ring card girls.
Yeah,
something
about that first name.
Well, let's not see her face.
I don't recognize her.
Is that her?
Click it.
I can only remember her by the sparkly.
I don't think
click it.
It was very fun.
To her. I got to be careful not to dox myself, but
survey says titties.
Oh, titties.
Yeah, she was a hero.
God bless. All right, yeah, right on. Thanks, Mikey.
That's the app.
If you paid me, I'd fucking
science.
Yeah, I would definitely for a payday. I would wear out my grill all over, my new grill all over again. Maybe even the dishwasher too. I need a payday so bad. I almost hit the fucking lotto for 100
I
grand.
know
Oh, my
you
wife.
were telling me. I was like, no. I walk by that machine at the grocery every time, and I'm like, I should play, and I don't. So,
what's that, Zakainen?
I was like, did you move any toys at the show, or you're too busy to even watch a table?
I was. Here's the thing, and this is
show running.
I was show running.
I sold gains.
Well,
I sold a bunch of shit for her.
I had a game plan going in because we have never been at this venue before, so we didn't measure everything out. But as you know, when you start setting up these tables and you pull them off the wall, you put chairs in there, man's best laid plans. So the hotel had this big circular marble table that they could not move, threw us for a loop.
Immovable.
Couldn't move it.
1,000-pound table. Like it wasn't going anywhere, man.
So I couldn't set up a table in good faith. And I just brought a few items that were kind of, I needed to get rid of, that were just like laying around, and they sold. Jerk sold them for me for the most part.
Ron sold one or two.
Ron did. Yeah. I had to run around that place like a maniac. Yeah, Ron is awesome.
I was there all morning up until about like 2:00, and then I started running around a little bit.
I was worried about parking. So this is funny. The lady who was super nice, this lady Nikki, she's a saint. She was like, I don't care what you do, you're a bunch of toy fucks. You're not gonna do anything that's crazy. We've had gun shows here before and stuff. She was like, please just don't park on the grass. So I took these cones and I set them up like on the perimeter of like the pathway. Then when I see cars parking, it looked like I made dividers for
parking spots. It was so funny when he told me. I was like, you put them too close together.
They look like perfect spaces for cars. I was like, no. So once the floodgates open,
drive by that place and they're like, the lot's fucking full. I gotta get in there. So
yes, but she wasn't. We got lucky because it hasn't rained in what feels like 6 months.
Well, we're about to get that's about to change. We're getting fucking snow. We're getting rain. We're getting all kinds of shit.
I do have vendor feedback though, and maybe you guys can give me some opinions. So the lighting I could fix. I could rent lights. I could buy lights. It was ZoloCon dark, and if anyone's ever been to ZoloCon, it's notorious for having bad lighting.
Yeah,
and that's what. If you're a comic book seller, I feel bad because it was, the whole thing is seeing the comic. But a lot of people made money. I could fix the lighting. The loading situation is tough because everything is on a second floor, and the ramp they do have is up and then a straight angle right. So imagine you have all this shit and then you're going to make that sharp turn on this narrow ramp. I mean, I'm not going to build a ramp out there. Can you rent one? I don't know what I could do for that, for the loading situation. So
I think for how fucking weird it will all work. Like everybody was really courteous. Like when I saw them open the kitchen doors, I was like, oh my God. And then when we saw the rickety ass, like 1,000-year-old ramp, I was like, oh my God. I was like, there's like way too much weight on this thing. It's gonna break.
and then we took a picture on like some, they do weddings there, obviously. So it's like one of them
They
like
got a
white
lake
bridges.
with a little island with a fucking bridge. Just go ahead.
We all get on it. One of the Find My Figure girls that Ninja rolls with, very nice. They were like, everybody get on the bridge. It'll be a funny pic. Woody was there. The fucking bridge was like something out of Indiana Jones.
It was 1,000 years old. It literally shifted when we all went for the picture. Like you felt it shift on the metal beams.
Holy shit.
You would have lost like a quarter of like fucking, the newer YouTubers for toys. We all would have drowned in there. Like Woody was on that bridge, Legend, Fox series, like Ninja, like everybody was on that bridge. You would have lost Duarte. You would have lost them all. Like we all would have just like come out swamp people. It was so funny. I'm just like, I'm getting the fuck off this bridge now.
There'd be videos made of it happening. They're playing Sarah McLachlan, The Arms of an Angel, remembering all the people we lost.
So when you guys see that
Keeper was on it.
come out, it's
Roll
was on the bridge. We would have lost some raw dogs too. We would have lost Ron Ivy. Shit. Would have been
listen
like
to me right now.
Would have been like
Keeper.
when the Big Boppers plane crashed. They just lost everybody.
I'm going to guarantee you right now, this motherfucker right here, Dan, shout out to Dan. He'd have saved at least one fucking person, if not two, and died himself.
That's the guy to lay it on the line right there. That's the guy.
Well, there's
By
a picture
the way,
somewhere.
Speaking of Dan,
yeah, I don't know why that picture hasn't come out. We all like put our hands like
because we're probably all like,
oh no, it was pretty good.
Get scared.
There's just everybody's in fear. Oh, this is great. This is great here. The day the streamers died.
The day the streamers died.
It was
Mikey, you're going to show something off for Dan?
It could have been better. Oh, let me get Mikey up here.
Go big, Mikey.
I got a package from the roll keeper himself.
No baby.
Oh. There's some projects in there, but in there was a couple of these bad motherfuckers.
That's a good
pose.
Man.
Yeah.
Yes. Very excited.
Yeah,
that's a great pose with the two swords there, Mikey.
Yeah, I'm not doing any Vala ass kissing, but it is a very good figure. Like I'm not
gonna kiss his ass, but I'll tip my hat to a solid figure.
No, it is amazing figure. It is a great figure. Like
what else is an amazing figure? This $15 Wolverine.
Oh, you have that too?
It's so good.
That CT Toys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I didn't already have 500 Wolverines, I might consider it, but I don't need a fucking another Wolverine. Yeah, I got him right here. He's been on my desk like crazy, dude. I love this figure.
Oh, yeah, man.
Like, this is in my top 10, man. It honestly is everything I wanted it to be. Like, the only thing I wish I had was some other ported stuff you can fill the holes up with. Like, maybe put like a knife sheath or like, something over the shoulder armor, if you didn't want
to just a blank filler panel, just a few
of
them,
exactly
up,
like some heavy armor or something. So.
Jeff wanted the same thing, but I don't care.
This shit.
It's an emitter, guys. It doesn't need to be plugged. Not everything needs to be plugged.
You need to be plugged.
Whoa. I don't want to know anything. I don't want to know what you guys do on your own show.
I got a few other pickups too, if you'd like to see.
Hell yeah.
I will never turn down seeing new plastic.
So first off, today in Kansas City, it fucking poured all day.
Same down in Wichita, buddy. I'm with you.
So all of the packages that were delivered today soaked, including the Praetorian guards. So like the cards are like
no valid
big
point
deal
for you. No action points.
I'm gonna clip them. God damn it! I'm gonna clip them anyway.
I'm gonna laminate them.
So Big Bad Toy Store also delivered today. So I finally got me a Scarlet Spider.
Nice.
Ooh, I love that figure.
It's nice.
I'm a
And-
sucker for those damn Spider-Men.
Yeah, buddy.
I think I may have got one of the last ones of these.
Yeah, I think you did because I was looking at the Crimson Moon one. I haven't got a Troop Builder yet, and I think I'm buying the Crimson Moon one. So definitely let me know how it is because I had it in my cart. And I was like,
I've got them upstairs up on my shelf.
You see one right
well.
there.
Nice.
Yeah, this is one of them.
Oh yeah, I fucking love those, man.
Yeah, I'm all about that Declan Van Helsing buck. Like, I really like it. Like, that is in one of my top 10 figures of the
There's
year.
one of the other ones. Now the guns I switched up. They don't come with a minigun and a shotgun, but
it's still cool. A little mix and match.
But yeah, and to upset people, this is going to become a Punisher.
Nice.
The shit out of it.
What do you like, Warzone, Punisher, Ray Stevenson?
Yeah, like full kit. Yeah,
nice.
Pretty excited about it. That's it.
Is BBTS sold out of these? Is this what I'm hearing from you, gentlemen?
Just the one.
Just the gray and black one, and I think Declan and maybe Dracula.
I think they went. I think they restocked Declan. So.
Oh, okay.
But
and they'll probably restock the other ones too. But
yeah, well, it must
maybe
mean
I don't
they're
know.
selling like
Look at this guy. Look at this gentleman here.
Jesus, Zakainen.
Hell yes.
Nice.
Hell yes.
That's weird.
That is weird.
Yeah, I want to get one more of
What are
them,
you
and then
picking
I'm
this
going to
shit up?
review 3 of them together. You know,
The
what
black
I mean?
one I made into a black major.
Oh,
you got to get the hat for him.
Oh, I gotta see.
Look at that
Oh,
shit.
Nice. That's awesome.
And
Is
then
that
I
a
got
Reed Richards
on.
head, or did you do that, Mikey? Is that a custom head?
I painted it. It's I think it's actually Henry Cavill Superman. I just went a little darker and
Nice.
one I've had painted for a while. I was just flipping through heads I had, and I was like, "Yep, that'll do."
I love flipping
And then
through the heads.
today
I've
I
had.
got. You know it.
What do you got there?
Today on Mercari, I got this buck and this buck without any gear.
Nice.
And
good price.
So that one, yeah, under 20.
Oh shit! I gotta
So
get
this
my ass on Macari.
Yeah. So I'm gonna paint one white, and he's gonna become Baron Ironblood. So there'll be a black and a white one.
Oh, so dope.
So this Action Force shelf will
Roll
look good when the
Keeper?
Robo Skull comes.
Dan saying he has 30. Do you have 30 of just the Red Nocturnals or Monster Force period, buddy?
They are
Damn.
dope, man. I'm
I
telling
hope he
you,
has
like,
30 of each SKU, and I want to see pictures, Dan.
Yeah, it's just
I wanna see
Dracula that's kind of bare. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's
Well, and the
only
Forgotten King. Both.
no, he comes.
Both
with
of them are light. He
Well,
does
they
have.
give-
He's got extra stuff.
the hands. He comes
Oh,
with
he's got the
gloved
hands.
hands, translucent hands, and regular hands.
Okay.
Like he's a hand machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Send him
Dracula,
over.
Dracula in the
Dracula-
line is the least.
Yeah, but Dracula has like a head, an extra pair of hands, and like a sword. So
Done.
and a stand. But he is an awesome figure.
Oh, he looks
It's just
beautiful.
he's the only one that I don't feel should be the price. Like he should be
100%.
$5 cheaper.
Yeah.
Like if he was 30, that would be where he should be.
Okay.
Or just pack him out. Give him something else. Give him like a fucking executioner sword, you know, not like you know.
Give him a little fucking casket. Just nothing
Oh,
else. Just you get a
boom.
casket for Dracula. Like,
Yeah,
boom,
there you
done.
go. Yeah,
Have-
just something.
How long before Monster Force breaks out a vehicle?
I think we got a while, dude. I
Mhm.
think they need to deliver like 3 or 4 waves. And
Mhm.
the ones that I want next aren't coming out until like next year this time, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe the little brain guy, you know what I mean? The guy with the floaty brain in a jar head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd
Oh,
buy
the
that.
Caligula or whatever the fuck it was
Yeah.
called.
Yeah, and then the Crimson Moon stuff, I'm buying all of it. Like I love that. Like once they showed like the Cobra Commander and how
Yes.
the
Yeah.
troops you can take them apart and make a badass Destro and
And
Yeah,
the
they-
tuxedo bodies, like that's bonds for days.
yeah, I
Yeah.
I like what this company's doing, and I just like the bucks. Like they're smooth, they don't feel cheap. They have
No.
wash and paint all over
Yeah.
them. So I'm
And I
fucking
mean, they're-
impressed by the
they're
3
like-
I have.
What, $6 more than Valaverse? Like it's not that much, and they're
Yeah.
fucking fantastic figures.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's paint on that base. They paint the names on there. Like,
yeah, there's a nice
yeah.
wash. They're great. I am so looking forward to the rest of Fresh Monkey Fictions. I can't wait for their space line.
Yes.
Arlen did a fucking phenomenal job on the spacesuits. I am so stoked to see what else they've got coming. If that's the test, if that lets everybody know the quality of the product,
they pass big time.
Sold, dude.
Yeah, you can see the improvements. I think Jerk talked about it with like the Santas, right?
Yeah. Yeah, my I think I got second wave Santa. So he had been upgraded a little bit, but they feel a little wonky. They're fun and they're great, but like there's something just off about it. You know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean. Like wave 3, I did the paint masters for.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Nice.
So they sent me the figures to do the paint masters. So I have messed with those quite a bit. I mean, I bust them all apart to do the paints and everything.
Yeah.
Those do not feel like these.
No, that's what I'm saying.
They're worlds apart. This is top tier shit.
Yeah.
Santas were pretty standard, pretty middle of the road. They pose
great,
okay
though.
for
I love them.
Huge figure. They're bulky and they are hefty.
And they're
these guys,
they're 112. Like they fit, like if you take photos, like they're the greatest. Like he's a great accessory.
Oh, they're fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
I know shit about paint masters. Like I know Nicole Customs talks about this. Mikey, what does a paint master entail as far as like production and whatnot?
So essentially, the paint master is what the company will send to the factory so that every figure matches the paint master.
Did you do this guy?
I did not.
Okay. But let me bring him up a little closer so you can see the paint is really good. Like,
yeah, I think.
Here, let me find something.
I'm pretty sure Matt LaCroix did the first wave or maybe the first 2 waves.
Come on,
focus.
Come on, Santa. Come on, Santa.
Smile for the birdie.
Shit. Holy shit.
Whatever. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Santa's had a few kids.
It's a little wonky, but after you heat him up, he moves good and he'll actually stand where you put him and his arms move.
Have you not taken a picture with Santa surrounded by your ladies? I mean, come on.
I think I did once.
Okay.
I think I did. I think I did, but you know,
I can't wait till somebody assembles a bunch of dragons, and that's what leads Santa's way right into hell.
Yes. And if you look, he's always in my set somewhere. Like Santa's always in there because I love this thing. Like it was worth every penny. It's just
he's awesome,
completely different.
And they come with cool accessories too, like which is pretty awesome.
He came with a milk and cookie tray, little tiny cookies, individual cookies, a little glass of milk, and the scroll is the best. That's why I bought it because I was like,
the naughty or nice list.
Yeah, I have it in his hands like constantly. So.
Yeah, some of the new ones have like spell books. There's like a wizard one that's coming out, and he'll be translucent blue. Obviously, I couldn't paint that.
That's awesome.
But yeah, he's got like a wizard hat and like a magic staff and shit. They're pretty awesome. The first one I did was Sergeant Santa. I did all the camo work on him. They sent me because there's the Wave 2 has the one that's like Christmas camo, and then Wave 3 is like the real camo. That was the first one I did for him.
Wow, that one's awesome. I have seen that.
A paint master. That's
I was just looking at
several
last
paint
night.
masters, right?
Do what?
There's not several paint masters. Like you do a paint master, the company takes that and they're like, here's what the rest of these look like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like for Call Sign
That's
Longbow,
cool.
I've done all their paint masters, so they're all in China. Like they, Troy and my dad do not have any of those here because they are all at the factory.
Wow.
So yeah,
That's
at some point,
cool.
I don't know if they get them back. Like if the factory's like, okay, these are done, so we'll send you these back, or I have no idea.
Crazy. Yeah, I almost bought him last night, and that's why I knew the camo one. I was looking through them all because I had the Crimson guy in my cart, and I was like, I'll buy one more thing. But Barbarian Santa's $49.99. I was like, whoa! I was like, I'm not paying $50 for Santa, but he is awesome.
And I would have done their the Pumpkin Bros, but they sent them to me, and we were getting ready for June, and I didn't have the time to paint them, so they had me send them over to Nikki Nicole for her to work her magic, and she did a killer job.
She's so good.
Amazingly talented.
She's hotter than you, Mikey.
Oh yeah, no question about it, bud. I just to get to rub elbows with the other people that do paint masters in this toy world is
fucking
pretty
cool.
amazing. Like, Chris Scott that does the paint masters for a lot of Fresh Monkey Fiction stuff, Nikki Nicole, like Matt LaCroix, so many. Mark from Mark II Designs, he does great paint master work. It's awesome.
I want to talk about that Jack-O-Lantern for that Gaines had at that Newburgh toy show. That thing looked fucking awesome.
Sold.
It was badass.
That thing was awesome in hand.
Did you end up doing the raffle with it?
Mikey, I did want one more thing to fucking worry about, man. I'm a very
Fair enough, dude.
He was all over it. I couldn't find him for half the day. Like I
get so worried about. I'm a fucking worry word, man. I'm probably gonna fucking have a heart attack soon.
Fucking PTSD from running a toy show.
I'm one of them people. I want everybody to be happy and everything to go smoothly, from the manager to vendors to patrons.
So you were giving people knobbers for half the day?
I had to jerk off some guy in the bathroom. He was unhappy. He bought a Funko Pop. So, yep.
Business is business.
God.
Business is business. So some girl fell in love with it, and she bought it for $50. So easy come, easy go. I wanted to touch on some things that we talked about Thursday while we have so many people that could share their opinions. So,
hell yeah.
Mcfarlane, after our show Thursday, issued an apology for the pricing of that Joker and De Niro set.
I did not see that.
He did.
Really? The day after, dude.
The day after.
And I think we were the first show to shit on that price because it happened that day. So
all I'm saying is this, I commented on the Instagram, and I'm obviously connected to the show, and my comment got a lot of likes, and I've been emailed before directly from whoever runs the social media, and I made a comment like, you need to show some transparency here. We need to know what's going on because everyone's talking about this price. And they pretty much said what everyone assumed was the licensing rights. But I'm still not seeing it.
Why would you make it?
Every actor has a license.
I know you got to make
it wasn't a dud though.
Yeah, I know you got to make him pre-hand, but the way he cranks shit out and shows it, like, I think it's just he's got like a dedicated factory that's just for him. You know what I mean? He's just like, make this.
So are we saying that like De Niro's like specifically?
It can't be. It looks like shit. The likeness isn't there on the De Niro, man. Like,
there probably haven't been very many De Niro figures.
No.
Maybe that's why. It's because he's goddamn ridiculous.
This is the first one, right?
Yeah, but
there's a reaction taxi driver.
Just likeness. Just like this.
At what point though?
These toys? Huh?
Tilt the head.
Huh? You talking about me? Huh?
So no Gaines. I didn't see there. Is that on Instagram under his account or the Mcfarlane Toys account?
I don't know. I saw it in my feed, and I don't even like Mcfarlane shit. You know what I mean? Like, I just came up in my feed.
It was targeted to you fucks.
I was laughing my ass
like, make
off.
sure he sees it.
Yeah, I just later in the day, I talked to fucking Gaines. I'm like, we're the only show that shit on that thing, man.
So question.
It's just like, we might have made Donnie Mac angry.
At least it has a floor, not like Star Wars HasLabs. It has a floor. He did something.
I know. I'm going to ape off Flamingo's comment here.
Yeah.
They come back and say, hey, you could do. Maybe it would have been better just not to do it instead of pissing off all your fans.
And then when you see the movie tanking, like, there aren't people waiting in line to get this fucking thing. Like,
on that point, I disagree because the first movie is beloved. You can't take away what people love about the first film. And this is connected to the first film. Sure. Is there hype for it because the second movie failed? Sure. Absolutely. But you wanted that set. I wanted it just for the goofy set.
Yeah.
100%. It looks great.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything. Like, if the thing was like $80, I would even say that's too much money because, well, not 80. 80's, I would say 80's fine, but he's made play sets for under $40 that have more plastic than that.
The thing we praise him on is price. He's known for good price.
Yeah, I mean, entire vehicles for $100. Come on now.
That's
what are you doing?
Yep. Even
So
even the
I must have
happiest
missed it. How much
man in
is
the
it?
land is angry.
250.
250.
For
Yeah,
two
it's
figures
$250.
and a little tiny stick. It looks nice. I even think De Niro looks okay because in that movie, I think he had some. I don't know if he had a prosthetic on or something. It's not a great likeness. Like Morgan Freeman is a great likeness. This would be like an ordinary likeness.
Walk and look good.
Yes,
like,
he did.
Yeah, like they can do it. I don't know why it just.
All right. So like, how many dio builders do we have in the chat right now? What
At
would you guys
78.
charge for a small talk show dio?
Right.
A chair, a host seat, a desk,
Yeah.
a backdrop, a floor. What would that charge from a full blown custom?
Yeah, and here you go.
compare this. Total skill, mass produced.
Yeah, this is great right here. Nobody asked for the notebook, and it comes in one of the giant collector's cases. Like you didn't need that. You could have just slapped it in a non-descriptive box like the fucking Batmobile.
They even said in the apology, those extras were thrown in to help the overall product to look like something. You know, they were trying to throw in some things to help with it.
We'll throw in something with tits.
Yeah,
That's Thursday. Alpha, that's Thursday. It's to get into the weekend. I will be liquored up Thursday night. Don't you
he
worry.
hits the sauce another time, baby. He doesn't
Jerk
hit it
saw
all.
me Friday, saucing it up, looking at glistening titties.
Yep. It was amazing.
I think just don't make the fucking thing. If I'm McFarlane, I'm saying, you know what, but maybe
At that price point. What was
Yeah,
the
that
jail scene? How much did that run? What was the price point on that for the Dark Knight Returns?
That was like $100. You're talking
Was
about
that
the
$100?
the interrogation scene?
Yeah, the interrogation.
I think it was $89.
Yeah, see, that feels a little better, but
This is a
how-
very good.
$99.99. Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
Very good analogy. It does look like a collector's edition where you get weird thing. I gave Jerk my Aliens collector's edition stuff, and it's exactly what he's giving you, like pictures
Yep.
of, you know.
Yeah, you didn't need it to drive up the price. Like it's not needed. It's fun, but we really didn't need it.
And then
And there's no modularity to it. I mean, there's
No.
I don't know on that.
No.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's very overpriced. It has a lot of McFarlane things sell out in a few days. This has not sold out. I don't foresee it selling out. It's a big miss. And then
But Ollie's is
Another-
going to be fucking swimming in them.
I hope so.
I said that the other day. I was like, I hope Ollie's gets these. I hope it
If
does.
that happens, I
Oh,
will
yeah.
100% make a Conan set.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Let me get HGC. He became a channel member. That is much appreciated. It really helps out on new equipment and all kinds of other shit. So I fucking
Wrench that
appreciate that. And get out your hot wrenches.
Come on!
And then,
Thank you, HGC. I
Oh yeah,
appreciate
HGC, a man of wealth and taste.
and I don't know if this affects anyone in chat. The same day, we had another toy apology from NECA. We would like to sincerely apologize for the shipping delays and confusion with the TMNT First Turtles 2-pack, which I think has been at Walmart for like 6 months, and people that ordered it through NECA haven't gotten the damn thing yet.
Oof.
Oof.
They got
Yeah,
a Hasbro
I know.
Pulse situation.
Yeah, you do.
I've
Fuck's sake.
never liked buying stuff from NECA Direct ever.
No.
I don't
got-
like it.
They overcharge for shipping.
Shitty experience. Yeah, it's not a good experience. Like they do
No.
overcharge you, and we live close to them. Like it shouldn't be like that. It should be if you're close and it weighs what it weighs, we'll refund you back. You know the fucking $18 over we just banged you for. You know, so. The last thing I got was that fucking Back to the Future accessory pack that was exclusive. And everything
Bullshit.
broke inside.
Oh,
Everything. It was a
Jeez.
piece of shit. And,
God
and
What
it
about
was
the
one of
dog?
my first videos. I made it and I tried to be like, oh, it didn't fall apart. And then I was like, fuck it, it fell apart. You know what I mean? It was like my third video. And people still to this day, like weird European, like Uzbekistanians and shit are like, can you sell that to me? I cannot find it anywhere. Like, I swear to God, like people contact me about that stupid set all the time, and they're
Or the
always
hat,
like
the doc hat.
well, it's Ford people have like no English etiquette, so they're like, I want to buy that. You know, it's and like I'm like, out of all the shit, I get weird emails about that. Like, it's like at least once or twice a month, somebody just odd is like, I buy that. I'm just like,
Really?
no, I've reviewed it. Like, you can't
And-
have it.
Well,
It's not a
Necadrop is
sales
on that.
channel. I'm not fucking here to sell you. I'm here to show you. You know what I mean? It's so
Yeah.
weird. Some people are just fucking weird.
It's
Yes,
the
they
it's
are.
the same
It's
guys
not
that always put comments
Boner
on
Jams is
hot
weird.
girls.
Yeah, let's get Boner Jams done if somebody wants to read that one.
I'll
Please,
happily
please,
get this,
Akeem,
of course.
please.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. This is all you, baby.
Boner Jams, $9.99. Want to thank Big A for the Liam Payne action figure with pink nose candy and balcony to perform jumps. Happy Monday to Baron Von Zakainen, blowing out backs this week. Good luck, ladies.
Boner Jams, you
Thanks, Boner
always delight this chat with your
So-
madness. I
so
fucking
What a
love it.
match.
Boner Jams had a crew of people waiting to meet him on Saturday, and Boner,
He
too
went
busy.
elusive.
Oh, he was
went
there?
elusive.
he was supposed
No.
to be there. He was too busy out in
He
the streets
jammed him.
making that money. Yeah.
I
He
wanted
jammed
to
Boner jammed him. He boner jammed him. Hey, can we meet you later,
He
feller?
definitely.
I'm
Oh.
telling you, if that's the case, then he was there like in a trench coat with a hat, and
Yes.
just watching, going,
Buying
Yeah,
Funko
it's in
Pop.
the house.
Yep, like 6 people asked me, "Where's Boner Jams? Where's Boner Jams? Where's Boner Jams?" I was like,
Yeah.
"Listen, I don't. The guy's a busy guy.
Yeah.
I'm
Billionaire.
jamming.
He's a
Put
billionaire."
out the boner signal. See if he comes to it. I don't know.
Yep. Just put your dick in front of a flashlight. Yeah, you have to put your Spotify to the song like on your phone. You have to play the song while you do it.
I want to clarify.
Absolutely.
So the two pack was the colored ones, not the black and white. Okay, but still, what a bummer. San Diego Comic-Con was what, June?
I don't think you can describe turtles that way. That's very
That's-
2024.
I like turtles.
Jesus Murphy, guys.
Turtles of color. Okay.
My
Fuck,
God. Those are TOCs, you intolerant ass.
True.
Yes.
We will not stand for that on this show, not on Monday night.
I'll be damned. I'll be damned if we're going to un-DEI the world.
Okay, well, I'm dead.
Aw.
All right, it happens.
A real answer. Well, you're the man for doing the right thing, Boner.
Oh, you
Jam.
were missed Saturday, Boner. So
Yeah, believe it or
Here's to
not,
you,
like
Boner Jam.
multiple people asked. So yeah.
yeah, very funny, very cool.
Well, there we go.
What?
Boop.
There it is.
Too good.
So I'm in a good place. I recouped the money I spent for the His Tank and the damn Giant Man and the Mythic
Yes!
Legion's Con madness. So I'm
Damn,
back,
bro.
I'm back even. I could buy some stuff for my daughter for Christmas. No, I'm serious. I could. Hopefully there's not a lot of big stuff coming out between now and December. I do need a little break.
I don't think shit is because even toy news sucks. Like,
Yeah.
I was kind of looking at this week and last week and the week before, and I'm like, it's fucking dead for toy news.
And we need it though, man.
I
break,
agree. I agree.
100%.
Like, it was beautiful to play catch up. You know what I mean on other
Yeah.
shit. Oh, I don't.
Our
need to
walls
be-
are gaped. We need a little recovery time.
Mine's straight split, dude. It needs
Good
that,
God.
chain surgery. You know what I mean? You got to reattach that.
Fucking the wind blows and it sounds like you
Yeah.
blowing over a fucking moonshine
Although-
jug.
I did get shipping notification for Cammy and DJ though.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
won't get those for like 500 years. Maybe in like March I'll get them because they don't ship them to my distributor ever, dude. Like, we're the last. I'm not joking. I said this last Thursday. Jada just sent us Felong.
Oh.
Like, and I'm like, you motherfuckers. I'm like, why did you allocated me and then you got more and you couldn't sell them,
Yeah.
so you fucked me by filling my old order. I was just like, you fucking motherfuckers, man.
Unacceptable.
I'm sorry, Jerk.
Yeah.
Let me Tim. I hope you can do the show again, if not
Oh.
February, spring. Tim, you're a delight, and
Dude, his booth was fucking
great.
like my favorite one. Like Tim,
I love him.
I'm not kissing your ass.
No,
bro,
I told him
you
that.
had an amazing booth and a great setup.
Yeah, I hope he does the show again. I'm hoping to get a confirmation tonight, Tim, with within 3 minutes.
No pressure, Tim, at all. But
Bates wants it now. Yeah,
Okay, he
you're a
hasn't said
fucking
anything,
madman.
so
He
he's
already
gonna-
told me you were looking for another room. It never stops. The man's a machine. So what you got, Gaines? What you got?
There it is. Timmy's
there
in.
you go.
There you go. Thank you, Tim.
Confirmation.
Yeah.
Gentleman and a scholar.
Hell
Good-
yeah.
You have good toys. That's what it is. I mean, you know, you're okay, but your toys are great.
Yeah, I'm getting low though. I might only have like 1 or 2 more shows until I'm out of products. So,
Well, you could just come and sell and give away stickers.
yeah, I do that.
Which
You
were a
know,
big hit.
walk around the room, give some big stinky hugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could tell like, dude, I'm a psycho about like touching stuff.
Oh my God! This guy, every time he touched a dollar bill, he was washing his hands.
Yeah, I'm like, well, you can get
I
like,
saw him eating the guy.
I have gotten like really sick.
I bring it on. I welcome it though, man.
No, not when I used to do it for a living. I'd have to travel like city to city. So like you get con crud and then you have to load all that shit in when you're sick and it's horrible. So I bring this all natural hand sanitizer, use like a fucking metric ton of this stuff.
It's just urine.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. I'm a
Cash
weirdo, but you
money-
know what?
cash
I
money is
ain't
filthy.
sick. I didn't get sick at all. So
He's a
and
weird.
usually that's always happens. So
Jerk is great,
Colin
man.
Farrell.
I got a little closer to Jerk this weekend. Nothing weird. All right, nothing. No.
well, we got to
circumvention.
fucking hang out for more than a couple hours.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like
Sure.
whenever we meet
Yeah.
up, it's like we only get to hang out for 4 hours like a month, and it's usually every other month.
True.
And then there's people always coming up to us, and then we have to talk to other people, and then we don't get to really hang out that much, and like you got to do your highs and buys. So yeah, it was awesome.
So let me do some ass kissing before we get out of here.
I
everyone,
agree.
everyone who helped with the show, of course, everyone that shared the damn. A lot of people that were nowhere near upstate New York shared it on their Instagram. A bunch of you are here. I even just appreciate that. And I want to thank the Raw Dogs. I want to thank everyone in chat. I want to thank you 3 gentlemen. I have enjoyed this fucking ride immensely. I don't know where it's going to stop or when it's going to stop, but as of today,
it's going.
November, whatever the hell, I'm enjoying the ride. So I'll leave it to you 3 to finish this up. That's it for me. I'll see you guys Thursday.
Go ahead, Mikey or Zakainen. I'm gonna go out last tonight.
Go with Mikey. Go ahead.
Oh, you want me to go? Okay.
You know,
Guys,
well,
make sure you tell them. Make sure you tell them about Thursday night. Like, don't.
Oh, we'll tell 'em.
fun. Okay, good.
Oh, we'll
I
tell
want to
'em.
make sure. I want to make sure.
We'll
We
tell them.
appreciate
So first off, thanks you guys for having me on again.
Dude,
This
we
is a
fucking
blast.
love you guys.
I love hanging out with you guys. And Zakainen, I like you a little extra,
Oh,
You know?
he's better looking.
just a little. Calm down, just a little.
Just a little.
Unless I
it's-
put my hands down here. Don't worry about what my hands are doing. Go ahead. Keep talking.
Crank.
So tomorrow night we've got the Resolve campaign on Legend Series channel. We're gonna do some D&D. Chat's probably gonna screw us. We know Jeff will. Just Jeff's DMing, and yeah, he's kind of a bastard about it. We like it though; it's fun.
Keeps a little combi on Jeff.
Yep. Thursday, you guys have your Thursday Night Thunder, bringing it on, and then after that, me, Zakainen, and just Jeff will be doing our first inaugural episode of Zakainen.
Figure it out.
Boom.
Figure
it
not
out.
Finger it out.
Well,
Figure it
Oh,
out.
I would have been good too.
Yeah.
Our boys are all grown up.
This, not this.
They're all grown up, Gaines. They're leaving the podcast.
Hey, I will be there for as long as I can until I fall asleep because I have to wake up like a fucking raccoon. You
Somebody's
guys
got
are-
to sling them Entenmann's, man.
Someone's
Somebody's got to
gotta-
get the East Coast their tasty treats.
Yeah, and we'll invade. You guys let us know and we'll invade. You know what I mean? So
Brother,
You
we
guys
appreciate
get
it. We're just going to
situated.
experiment. We're like, hey, let's do a show. And we're like, hey, Thursday sounds good.
Yes, do it. Like it's perfect. All the raw dogs, like after the show, if you're bored, head over there. And I will plug that Thursday night. So make sure you give me your thumbnail. And I will put that up at the end of the slideshow to remind everybody. And maybe we'll get one of you guys in there. So did you just give me like some kind of weird little look? Oh,
I thought he was going to put it in his mouth, is what I thought.
My heart.
I'm still waiting. For that.
I must consume the jerk. All right, guys. I am back to it. I am going to start reviewing shit tomorrow. I will be back on schedule with new videos. No more short videos for a very long time. I still have about 30 or 40 of them that I could put into a compilation, but we're going to hold off and get back to real reviews. I was only doing that shit because I was so fucking busy and people have been asking me to do it for a long time. So it all lined up, but we're going back to full review mode. And then we're doing Thursday Night Thunder, baby. So other than that, I want to thank all of you, as always, for being here with us. I also want to shout out Ron Ivy again. It was fucking amazing to meet you, man. You are a fucking golden human.
Ron's good people.
Oh, he's so good, man. Like, I was blown away, but let me stop kissing ass and let me end this fucking show. Good night, everybody.
Holy fuck! That was diabolical!
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
I pooped my pants. Just now. I just pooped my pants. You got diarrhea? Hell no, man. I ain't gay.
I drink your milkshake. I drink it up.
Bunny, quit that.
Bunny Ball Ball.
I think Bunny's got today's ball.
Bad Bunny.
Oh, Bunny, you weren't that bad. Just 2 more minutes. I was so close. What up, piss?
The f*** is this? Your worst nightmare, butthorn! McBain! Yeah!
Get on with it!